Hey there, guys, and happy Wednesday. I'm so happy that you are able to join me this evening. I want to thank all the supporters, the viewers, and the guests who have came on the Indie Spotlight Special Edition and the Indie Spotlight. Without you, there would be no vlog. I am your host, Shayrenee, and you can watch each and every episode, past and present, of the Indie Spotlight and the Indie Spotlight Special Edition at my main Instagram page, Shayrenee215. All you got to do is go to my main page, Shayrenee215, look under the IGTV tab, and you can see all the episodes. Tonight's episode on the Indie Spotlight Special Edition Wednesdays happening now live on IG Live at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're having a very, very special guest. And his name is Ray, and he's in the room right now. Ray is delightful, bilingual, and he makes children's content. If you see his videos, you can go to his YouTube and on his Instagram main page. Now I'm getting ready to bring Ray to the live so that we can start the interview. And thank you for everybody coming in here. Okay.
Hey,
Hey.
hey, how you doing?
Yeah, how you doing?
Thank you for having me.
Oh, I'm so happy that you came.
I'm happy to be here.
Someone I've never had someone who actually makes children's content on. I've
Well,
never had that, and I'm so happy to have that on. Um, Tell me how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling great, and I've never done live before, so I'm excited too. I'm doing great.
Awesome.
How are you
Great,
doing?
great. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good now.
Good.
Where are you? So I'm in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Where are you from?
I'm in Plantation,
Hey there,
Florida.
killer. You're in I'm sorry, what part?
In Plantation, Florida.
Plantation, Florida. Wow.
hmm
Wow.
Yeah. I
Great,
love
great.
Pennsylvania, actually. I love Philadelphia.
Oh, okay. Awesome,
Yeah.
awesome. So tell me what inspired you to make the children's show? Because I don't see many people do that. And I was like, I think I have to have this person on my show because I do not see that very much.
I appreciate that. So last year I was very blessed, and my niece and my nephew were born. And
Oh,
yeah, so I kind of feel like, they were like the really like punch in the gut. And I came to my business partner and I was like, it would be a lot of fun to watch these kids see someone that they know be like the person that they're like watching all the time. And then I felt like that would be something that can give them like a little boost of confidence, like, oh, look, that's my uncle on
yeah.
TV. Whoa, that's cool, type of thing. And I
I
wanted
love
them to
that.
like grow up with that and inside. So that was the inspiration behind starting learning with Ray. That's what that was.
I think that's really a beautiful thing for like children of color and to see
Yeah.
themselves and to see someone that emulates them. That
Yeah.
I think that's so awesome. So tell
Thank
me,
you.
what is your nationality? By
I'm
chance?
from Dominican Republic. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm from the islands.
Mm-hmm.
hmm
And your show is actually bilingual too, right?
It is. Yeah, I thought that that was very important as well.
Yeah.
So I was born in Dominican Republic, and we migrated to America when I was 3 years old. And my
Mm.
mom made it always like a very big point for me to never forget my native language. So, it was
Mm.
always like Spanish in the house, English at school type of education. And, every time I had like I mispronounced something, my mom would always go over that and be like, no, 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 this is how you say it. So I grew up with, being bilingual being something that's extremely important. And it's helped me throughout my life, get through a lot. It's helped me through my career and my life. And I feel like it's important for everyone to have at least like speak a second dialect. And, and it could be the most basic stuff, but it just helps your brain exercise.
It does. And you know something, it also helps you be more cultured and more aware of all the different races and different nationalities that inhabited America. You know, because
Yeah, exactly.
it's not just us. It's a whole, like, it's a whole salad bowl of people. It's
Yeah.
a lot of different people. So you speak Spanish. Do you speak any other languages? So how many languages do you speak?
So I mean, I English and Spanish is like fluently, but like I'm really good at trying to pick up couple words here and there, and I'll try my best to pronounce them correctly. And
Mm-hmm.
and I'll know a couple words from different countries, and I feel like sometimes like I'll speak to people, and even though I don't speak that specific language, I feel like we're able to communicate on, I don't know, some type of level. Because
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I have Jamaican friends and they speak patois to me, and I understand it.
Uh-huh.
I have like Portuguese friends that they'll speak Portuguese and I know what they're saying, so I kind of feel
Mm.
like, we all have like the
Wow.
same language,
Mm-hmm.
it's it's really about just understanding each other and what really we're trying to say.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, that's a really good way to think of it. So I want to ask you, where can people find you at, like as far as your social media platforms and everything like that? Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so I there's Learning with Ray. There's an Instagram page. That's the one we're on now, Learning with Ray, and then there's also a Facebook page for Learning with Ray, and then the big one is the YouTube channel. So I appreciate subscribers all the time. So the YouTube channel, it's Learning with Ray,
Mm-hmm.
and also there's a book out, the Learning with Ray book, and it's on Amazon. So for
Wow, so
all
you have
you Amazon
merchandise. Interrupting.
things are
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
coming this year, so it's a lot of exciting things going on. But that's basically where you can find anything Learning with Ray. So Instagram, Facebook, Amazon, and yeah. And then I have my because I'm a creator altogether. I do my children's content, but I also have like my grown-up content, which is like just like my acting, and I've been doing this for a long time. So RJS One Way is my personal Instagram, and that's where you can really see who I kind of am, besides from Learning with Ray. And yeah, that's where you can find me.
So that's your other Instagram right here, RJS One Way. That's
That's me.
your personal
That's
Instagram.
like that's my separate from Learning with Ray, just like all of my work, basically my portfolio, if you may. I put all of my work on social media, so that's that's how I get my work. So
Well, it's definitely it social media has definitely changed the face of advertising and promotion as we once knew it.
yeah, no, for sure. I
You must
mean,
be there. You must
it's
be. You must have it.
yeah. I mean, honestly, like if anyone just really focuses on one specific thing that they want to do, I mean, they can achieve it. The internet is your platform, it's your stage. It's anybody can see. If you have your voice, use it. This is the best time to be alive, honestly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And we have so much time because of the difficult things that's happened in the world with the pandemic. We have so much time to look at meaningful content and great content and introduce different creators into our lives.
Yeah.
So I wanted to also ask, when did you start acting and singing? So I'm going to ask you also about you acting, like aside from learning with Ray, with Ray, excuse me,
Yeah.
which is your children's content. Tell me something about like what you've been doing or how long you've been doing it.
Yeah.
Your acting
I'm,
content.
I mean, I was always a very theatrical child. Some would call it dramatic. And my mom really encouraged that, So anything that I wanted to do when it came to like plays and after school activities and stuff, like my mom would always push it. And so it basically just started from there. I My first movie that I saw that my parents took me to that I remember was Free Willy, and something about that movie, like when I watched it, it was something about that movie that I was just like, oof, one day I want to be like as big as that kid is on the screen. So like I saw that, and from there I just went chasing it. You know, any chance that I got to be in front of a stage or an audience or in front of the camera, I would always take it. I did high school plays. I did uh, off Broadway shows. I've done a couple different things that really, it was just really about what I just really enjoyed it. So I was like, hey, let's do it.
Mm,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah,
Wow. So you have a YouTube page with Learning with Ray.
yeah.
When did you start Learning with Ray?
So okay, so my niece was born in February, and then my
Okay.
nephew was born in May. And then you know, as now you know, I'm like around two babies all the time, and it's like, oh my God, you know, so you all of like the your creative juices are really like flowing at this point, at least for me. You know, I'm a creative, so sometimes I'm very visual, so I'll see something and it'll inspire me to want to like create
Yeah.
and do something cool. So you know, really watching the babies and really spending time with them, it was just like, you know, it really motivated more the idea about having the show and you
Mm.
know, wanting them to see it. And I was like, in August of last year, 2020, I was just like, I came to my business partner and I was just like, yo, I want to do this kids show. And we set up the studio that same day, and we went like, you know, we just went back and forth. We started looking at inspirations of, you know, shows that we watched when we were younger. Like, you know, big inspirations for me were like Blue's Clues, Barney,
Lucy, yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Gullah Gullah Island,
Mm-hmm.
Out of the Box. Like those were all the shows that really made me fall in love with the character in the TV and be like, oh, you know, like, oh, that person makes me feel so good. You know, like that feeling that you connect with like an icon that you look at.
Yeah.
So you know, we just started going back and forth. You know, like how should I talk? What should be like the catch line? Like what should be you know, what is it that's really gonna grab these kids' attention? And you know, we just went to the drawing board and we just started. It really was just that, you know. I have my studio in my house, and it was just like boom, let's get to work. And we just started shooting, and we just kept shooting, and we have not stopped, and we just keep going and going and going, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I really really enjoy this show, and like making it and the process behind it. It's really cool.
Yeah. So right now you're in this is a season one of Learning with Ray?
I would call this now, probably we're in like season four, I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say
Okay.
season
Okay.
four because like the way that the episodes were broken up, it was like in colors. So
Mm-hmm.
now I'm like, I've done like 10 episodes one color, 10 episodes another color, X, Y, and Z, and then that's where we're at now. So but
Awesome.
yeah, it's a lot of fun, and it's a lot of hard work. So it's exciting though. It's exciting.
Yeah. I wanted to also ask that the digital concept, like as far as it seems like that would be a little complicated to like set your digital workstations up and stuff like that. Who do you work with to get all that set up?
It's myself and my partner. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
us
Wow.
two.
Wow.
Like, yeah, we'll come up with, let's say, you know, the next episode is gonna be dinosaurs. You know, we ask, okay, well, what can we teach about dinosaurs? What message would be cute to have? Do you think we should add like a song here? What do you think about
Yeah.
this animation? And honestly, it just goes from talking it out to really just me getting on the drawing board, getting on the computer, start doing
Wow.
the animation. You know, if I feel like it would be really cute to put a song in here, you know, he's the songwriter, and I go to him and I'm like, what do you think? I It would be super cute if this comes out, and just a team effort, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun putting it together.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And is it a long, so I was always curious about that. Like, is it a long time to make that one episode, or y'all look like y'all get it done pretty like in
Yeah.
good like good time?
Yeah. I try to at least have one episode a week, but as you
Mm-hmm.
start making more episodes, the episodes just start getting a lot more cooler, and then you just want to keep upping your game. So it's just been like it's taken longer to drop certain episodes, but it's, hey, listen, I'd rather drop it off when it's ready to be dropped off than to be on,
Mm-hmm.
oh, I have to drop it off this day, and start making it like a
Oh.
thing, because then I feel like I'm gonna start losing interest in it, because now I'm doing it because I have to meet like a quota,
Yeah.
you know? Yeah, so every episode is, it's different. So, I mean, I have episodes that I have ready to drop, but they're not ready to drop. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta go over them one more
Oh.
time.
Oh. Oh, it was a little pause. Is everything okay now?
Yeah, I see you clearly.
Oh, okay. That's okay. Okay. I wanted to make sure I was like, oh, I didn't lose it. Okay.
You're good.
um, so I wanted to also ask, do you have any do you have any music or anything on Spotify now? I know you have merch. You have the Learning with Ray book on Amazon, and
Yeah,
people can find you on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Learning with Ray.
yeah.
So guys, go and subscribe to Learning with Ray
Thank you.
and get those subscriptions going.
Please, I need those
Mm,
subscription guys. Please, I
Get
appreciate
yeah,
that.
exactly
I
subscribe.
appreciate that. The subscriptions. Check out that the book on Amazon. It helps. I appreciate that.
Mhm.
No,
Do
I do
you
not
have
have.
any?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
currently I do not have any music as of right now, but that's things that we're looking towards for this
Mm.
coming season of Learning with Ray. It's right now a two-man show. So once it starts
Yeah.
growing, and
Yeah.
and I feel the need that we need to start bringing in more hands, it's gonna be
Yeah.
easier dropping all of this stuff. So,
Yeah.
but taking it one step at a time, taking it one step at a time.
Yeah. I think what you're doing right. I think what you're doing right now is a lot, and I noticed that we see everything we see the finishing product of a lot of stuff. But we don't see all the stuff that actually went into it. It'd be like
Oh yeah,
something small, and it took all it took all this stuff to actually make that.
yeah.
Do you have let me see. Okay, so due to the impact of COVID-19, what it did to the music industry and what it did to the live entertainment industry and people touring and stuff, where do you see the future of that going? Where do you see the future of like tours, music, live events? Where do you see that going now?
I feel like in time everything will get back to a certain type of normal. But honestly, right now, if we focus on like the now and what we have in front of us right now, I feel like we'll figure it out where we get there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Mm-hmm.
I can say I want it to be, like live concerts and big groups again and all that stuff, but in reality, that seems to be on pause. So I guess let's just enjoy what we have right now and the entertainment that they're throwing at us now. Like, a couple of months back, we had to rewatch movies. So it's nice that at least some type of the world has reopened, that creators are making, their work.
Yeah.
And I mean, to be honest with you, there's never a better time right now than to be a creator and really put yourself out
Yeah.
there. Like, I
Yeah.
understand, the feeling of, live concerts and performances. There's nothing like it. It's absolutely amazing, and theater. But right now, if you're a creator and you have a camera, hey, start creating and really put yourself out there. And, I mean, stop waiting for like a stage to open and, a certain platform. Just, hey, if you have your phone, just do it. If you want people to see you, people right now are on their phones looking for something to watch, or on the couch looking for something to watch. There's that group of people, you know. There's some that are outside running around, but then there's a lot of them that are constantly on their technology looking for like just that brain stimulation. And honestly, if we keep creating and putting out good content, I mean, people are going to watch and people are going to be entertained, and it fulfills you as an artist as well, because you're putting your stuff out there, and it's cool to see other people's reactions to your work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I totally agree with you about as a lot of live venues and stuff closed down, it created it tested the adaptability that like entertainers have, and it actually created different opportunities or new opportunities for
Yeah,
new creators.
exactly.
Yeah.
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 And I mean, honestly, a lot of people that were scared before to just do anything as like a YouTube channel, it encouraged them and it made them step out of their comfort zone and do things that they weren't used to doing. And some people were able to look at the time that they had in their hands and do something with it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
yeah, that's honestly what it's all about, you know, do what you can while you can.
If you had the chance, if you had the chance, what art like first I'm well, this is gonna have to be a two-part question. So if you had the chance, what network would you work on? Let's say if they like offered you to bring Learning to Ray to a network, what network would you want to bring Learning to Ray to? That's the first question. And the second question is if you had a chance to work with any artist or any artist, who would you want to work with?
Okay, so the answer to the first question, to be honest with you, I I'm very happy with the way that Learning with Ray is, and you know, I'm being in charge and really being in control of whatever it is that goes on to the final product. And I don't really think I want to give that away or share that with anybody. Like I feel like it's kind of like my baby, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm very proud of it and on its own. And listen, if a partnership were to come, I mean,
Okay.
I 100%. I take it in any way. I love Disney, Nickelodeon. I would love to do a partnership with them in any type of way, Cartoon
Mm-hmm.
Network and stuff like that. But as for like putting Learning with Ray completely on there and losing parts of my control, I just don't
Mm-hmm.
think it'll be. I don't think that's a match. I don't think that's a match. We'll see. We'll see what
Okay.
happens, but I don't think it's a match. And
Okay, but a partnership you would be down with, right?
oh, a partnership,
Okay,
absolutely. If Disney wants to do something cool, we could do something cool. Nickelodeon too, we can do something cool. Absolutely.
cool.
And as for artists, Jennifer Lopez, 1,000,000% Jennifer Lopez. I put her out into the universe all the time. One day she's gonna be like, "Oh my God, Ray Bellis, it's so nice to meet you." So
How do I
that
pronounce your name?
Ray Bellis,
Ray Bellis. Okay.
yes. Uh-huh.
Um, so you said like you would want to work with Jennifer Lopez.